What is up, YouTube? I'm Devon DaVinci, leader of the Renaissance crew, and you're watching DaVinci Reacts. Now, I have another reaction to another game-related video. This video is called Pokemon Presents The Full Show. It says June 17th, 2020. Now, I know I've given my opinions on the direction of the Pokemon series. I do not like the direction that it's going in. Pokemon Sword and Shield were big letdowns as far as I'm concerned. I did not play them, but I do know enough about them to make a decision on whether or not I should buy it, and I did not choose to support the direction that the games are going in. Now, before anybody gets in the comment section talking about how I'm a hater or how I'm not really a Pokemon fan because I didn't play the new games or whatever else, just know I'm not a blind fanboy. I'm somebody that has been playing Pokemon since the very first games came out. I've played every single Pokemon that's come out for every generation since the original up until Pokemon Sun and, well, yeah, until Pokemon Sun and Moon. I want to see them try to push the envelope instead of just resting on their laurels and just expecting the games to sell out simply because Pokemon fans will buy anything. I want Pokemon fans to demand more from Game Freak and stop making excuses. The games are, in my opinion, are never going to improve if they know that you're just going to buy them anyway. That's not how companies work. If they know that you'll buy a game without them having to invest in innovation, then they will just produce the same exact game. Look no further than Madden or a lot of other sports games. You do not want Pokemon to end up in that same area, so always demand more from these games. I love Pokemon. The whole reason why I even give a damn about doing reactions and demanding that they do better is because I love the series and want to see it do good. There are many games out there that I do not play that people have problems with that I will never address because I don't give a damn about those games. So there you go. That's the reason why I'm so passionate about Pokemon, because I do love the series and I go way back with it. Now, with that being said, I want to go ahead and see what this video has to offer. I believe it announces a number of Pokemon games. One of them in which I am aware of, didn't see anything about it, but because it was announced, I know what it is, and that's one of the reasons why I decided to do this reaction, because this is a game that's been on hiatus for a very long time. It's something that was a big part of Pokemon when the games initially came out and started to jump over to 3D on the Nintendo 64. So for those of you that know, you know. For those of you that don't, prepare to know. Let's get into it.
Hello, I'm Tsunekazu Ishihara from the Pokémon Company. Today, I have several announcements to share with you. We feel it's more important than ever.
Big Gen 1, Gen 2 fan,
to
apparently.
connect through Pokemon. I hope the titles shown today will provide fun experiences for everyone. The first game I would like to show you is called Pokemon Smile. Please take a look at this video.
Pokemon Smile. Is it a photo filter? It's a toothbrush. And it plays music.
Toothbrushing time can be somewhat stressful for both kids and parents. But it doesn't have to be when you've got Pokémon on your side. With Pokemon Smile, turn toothbrushing time into a fun
My
time.
video isn't targeted towards kids. So if you're a kid, get the hell off. There will be cussing and a lot of stuff that happens in these videos.
Brush together with Pokémon and rescue other Pokémon from cavity-causing bacteria. Do a thorough job and catch the rescued Pokémon.
So it
Pokemon
ties
Smile turns a stressful
into
time into a fun and exciting
the
adventure.
toothbrush.
Pokemon Smile helps develop healthy toothbrushing habits through fun.
I can only picture like 30-year-old men and women buying this damn thing only to try to like grind on it and just like brushing your teeth all the damn time. Like, I'm going to catch this goddamn YouTube. Like, just brushing their teeth for like 20 hours or trying to find some exploit. Well, okay, if you take the toothbrush and you put it against the wall, you just do this for a long time. Or if you attach it to this device and just make it do this, then you just constantly are generating experience, and that makes you level up faster, and it lets you get stronger Pokemon. Like, I can picture some man-child doing something like this, and it makes me smile. Very Gen 1 heavy again.
Pokémon Smile available now.
What did you think? Pokémon
Oh, so it's available now.
was developed to turn brushing your teeth into a fun activity, so that kids develop good habits, even kids who may not look forward to brushing their teeth. Kids can brush their teeth to catch Pokémon, which makes brushing their teeth something to look forward to every day. Pokémon Smile is a completely free app for Apple and Android devices, and will be available after today's presentation. I hope you enjoy it. Next up is a new kind of game experience that combines puzzle gameplay with a vibrant Pokémon Cafe
mystery
setting.
dungeon? Oh,
We're calling it Pokémon Cafe Mix. Please take a look at this video.
Let's see.
Introducing a new Pokémon puzzle game. Pokémon Cafe Mix. You're the owner of a cafe that Pokémon visit. Fulfill their orders by challenging fun puzzles. Link Pokémon icons by swirling them around in this unique puzzle game.
Doesn't seem like a puzzle.
Puzzles keep on changing, so enjoy preparing cute and yummy drinks and dishes. Your customers are all Pokémon that love visiting your cafe. And Pokémon you befriend will help you out at the cafe. Staff Pokémon can use special cafe skills to help you complete puzzles.
Did he just turn Pokemon into popcorn?
Work alongside Pokémon to complete puzzles. As you progress in the game, you can expand your cafe space. Get new tools and expand your menu, and your cafe will be a hit. The new Pokémon that hear about your cafe might stop by. Whether you're on Nintendo Switch or a smart device, enjoy this fun, new puzzling experience. And open a stylish cafe with Pokémon. Pokémon Cafe Mix.
So it's available now? I might have to check that out just to see what it is.
Create a fun cafe with Pokemon.
Doesn't
while
seem like a
enjoying
complicated
unique
puzzle
gameplay
game.
in which you link Pokemon icons by
just
swirling them
swirling.
around as you go. Pokemon Cafe Mix is a free-to-start game that will be available soon
available
on
soon,
Nintendo
okay.
Switch systems, as well as Apple and Android devices. You can start preloading, pre-ordering, and pre-registering today. So I hope you give it a try. On to the next title.
See, this is proper scaling. This is how Pokemon Sword and Shield should have been. The fact that these Pokemon are different sizes and they're showing that should have been the case in the goddamn Pokemon Sword and Shield games. I have no idea why they couldn't properly convey the size differences. That's just another thing that irked me about that game. I think this is it. Is this the new Pokemon Snap game? There are islands islands where Pokemon live. I don't know if you're still playing with Tracy, but I didn't get a good look at the guy. Alright, let me see some strategy. You have to throw an apple at a specific time to get him to do stuff. Not actual gameplay footage.
Pokémon Snap, which was released on Nintendo 64 over 20 years ago, is coming to Nintendo Switch in a whole new way. We're hard at work developing new Pokémon Snap for Nintendo Switch. We look forward to sharing more details with you soon. Next, I would like to talk about Pokémon Go. Recently, we have made several changes to how...
I blame you! I blame you for the problems of Pokemon nowadays, Pokemon Go. You! Because the Pokemon Company is making so much money through Pokemon Go, they don't feel like they need to innovate on the handheld games or the main series anymore because Pokemon Go just makes money. So they don't have to innovate anymore. They don't have to try hard. I blame Pokemon Go for all Pokemon's problems right now.
Trainers can play Pokemon Go even from inside their homes. We will continue to work hard to ensure that players can enjoy the game in many situations.
Are you going to allow us to walk while we're in our house?
Recently announced that the annual Pokemon Go Fest events,
can't be driving around
which have been held in many cities around the world, will be completely digital this year and made accessible to players around the world.
Yeah, coronavirus and shit going on. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say that. I might have to blur it out or something, I don't know.
Will also appear in-game
There's
this year.
things going around right now that might prevent
There's one more thing I would like to show you for Pokemon
the ability
Go.
to go out and do events like this. Talk of Mega Evolution. Are they bringing Mega Evolution into Pokemon Go? Is that what they're saying?
Mega Evolution is coming to Pokemon Go.
And leaving the Pokemon main series.
We're working to deliver a new take
Why?
on Mega Evolution that is enhanced by Pokemon Go's unique gameplay. I hope you look forward to meeting Mega Evolved Pokemon.
I would if you stopped taking them out.
Moving on to our next title. I'm happy to announce that the first part of the expansion pass for Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield, the Isle of Armor, launches today and will grow the game's world and bring new adventures for players. I imagine that many of you have already downloaded it, but even for those who have not done so yet, I hope you will all enjoy your adventures in the new areas of the Galar region.
Hold on, I'm lost. What the hell's going on? It says it's available now, but then in the corner it says February 2020. Oh, that's part 2, I guess. Crown Tundra. I thought they came out at the same time. Okay. For those of you that have played the expansion passes, you'll have to let me know, are they like complete games or is it just something that's like, 30 minutes and it's done? I mean, I'm not including like catching the Pokemon, obviously. I'm talking about the story of the expansion pass. Can you complete the extended story within like an hour? Is it just some small update?
We'll all enjoy your adventures in the new areas of the Galar region. To celebrate the launch, we have a few things planned.
And the cat thing just killed everybody. The Thunderzoid.
A special max raid battle featuring the mythical Pokemon Zeraora will be available.
I know a Zoid when I see
1 million
one.
players around the
That's
world
a Liger
win
Zero.
this
You ain't
max
fooling me.
raid battle. While it is available, trainers can receive a special shiny Zeraora. I hope you team up with your friends and family to take on the challenge. Furthermore, as of a few moments ago, Galarian Farfetch'd now appear in Pokemon Go. And Pokemon Go players will receive special avatar items themed after the training clothing they can wear on the Isle of Armor. I hope you enjoy them. That's all for today's announcements. But there is another big project we're working on that I still want to share with you.
So you're not done with the announcements.
You won't have to wait long, as I plan to share more news with you next week on June 24th. So please look forward to it. Thank you for watching today's presentation.
All right, well, I'm gonna have to check that out. It doesn't seem like it's too far off, and I don't know. Like I said, I have a very strong love-hate relationship with Pokemon. It just seems like it hasn't really been pushing itself for a very long time. Not since the 2D games have been a thing. It seems like they aren't really like trying to innovate. And every single generation, I have no idea why they keep getting rid of features that they added in the previous generation. Like, it's a lot like sports games. Sports games that have a feature for 1 year, and then a couple years down the road, they'll just drop it. And then a few years later, they'll bring it back like it's a big deal. Like, we're bringing back this. And it's like, why did you take out this? You didn't have to. But, yeah, Pokemon is notorious for that. Like, every single next generation of the Pokemon games, it's like, oh, we added this in this game, but then we took it out the next game. Okay, so we're replacing that with this in this game, but we're taking it out in the next game. And it's like, okay, fine. I get you want to try to add new stuff every generation. That's cool. But the stuff that is popular, can you at least keep it around? You know, like basic stuff, like Pokemon being able to follow you in the world map. Or not world map, but in the overworld. Can we keep that, please? Can we have it where you can, like walk around with the Pokemon? Is that too much trouble to program? Can we please, like, if a Pokemon's already programmed and the model's already been made, the animation's already made, the rig has already been completed, can we just please keep the Pokemon in the game? Can we, like, not get rid of it just for the sake of getting rid of it? Or trying to put it behind a paywall by putting it on a separate version of the game. You have to buy 2 Pokemon games in order to get all of it. Can we end that, please? Can we just stop? Like, those days are over. You know, we have access to the internet now. You don't have to release 2 versions of the same game with different access to Pokemon and force people to pay for both of them. You can put all the Pokemon on one game. We don't have space limits anymore. We don't have, even if it's something that can be added at launch, we do have DLC. You've already shown you can bring the Pokemon back. Just bring the damn Pokemon back, please. I get that you want to release a game every single year nowadays, but I mean, all you have to do is, this is somebody that isn't in the games or developing games, so I mean, take what I have to say with a small grain of salt, but would it seem like it would be smart to, because I hear people talk about, oh, they make games every year, so they don't have a lot of time to develop stuff, so they have to do what they can with the time that they have. Why don't you just, like, make a new generation of Pokemon games, like the main series games, every other year, and between those years, maybe do a remake of an older game. Or if you want to do one generation per console, like, do a couple remakes first, and while you're making the remakes, which should have Pokemon that are already programmed and you already have the assets and everything completed, make, like, in the background, have your main team making the next mainline Pokemon game, and then towards the end of the console's life, release the Pokemon game with all the technology that's available at the time, and the best looking Pokemon game for that system. I mean, I don't know about you guys, but I'm okay with waiting if it means that the Pokemon games are going to offer the same level of quality as other mainline AAA games like the Mario or Zelda games or the Grand Theft Auto games, like something that's big and invested in things like that. Like, just push it. I have faith that one day Pokemon will come back. I think the leadership is probably the biggest issue. I think that's what's causing Pokemon to become very stagnant. Once there's a leader that's an actual, like, big time gamer and not just somebody looking to maximize profits, then we'll see some true innovation in the Pokemon world. But until then, we're just probably going to have to weather this storm and, hope that they do something. But with that being said, I'm Devon DaVinci, a big Pokemon fan, whether you want to believe it or not. And I look forward to seeing what you guys have to say, your opinions about the games that were shown here today. Any type of ideas that you might have on how Pokemon can innovate and move forward as a series. I'm going to go ahead and give you the deuces. Hopefully you've been a little bit enlightened with what I got to say. And I'm signing out. So I'm going to give you the deuces, and I'll see you later. Deuces.